A customer ate an acceptable while shopping, so I charged him for 3.
Back when I was a cashier at a grocery store, I was going about my business checking, when a guy approaches with only a can of Mike's Hard Lemonade. Right as he's getting ready to put his card in the reader, the check stand phone starts ringing and it's my manager on the opposite side of the front end. She tells me she saw him eating an acceptable earlier. He didn't mention any acceptable, so as a punishment for his dishonesty, I charged him for 3. Unfortunately, right after his card processed he walked off, so he didn't get his receipt and couldn't see what I'd done. Bus driver got angry at cars that were making way for an ambulance due to being delayed by a few seconds. I don't know if this works here, but I watched this today and it's short and simple. I was in my Mills car being driven home and got caught in mild traffic next to a bus lane. An ambulance came by and all of the cars in my lane needed to move partially into the bus lane to let the ambulance through. My mill and the car in front needed to move into the bus lane more than other cars due to the shape of the road. A bus came by at the same time and left their hand on the horn while angrily gesturing at my Mills car and the car in front of us for blocking the lane. They were acting twatty despite only needing to wait 15 seconds. The car ahead of us responded by pulling into the bus lane to make more room for the ambulance, when they didn't need to, which completely blocked the bus in. They then flipped off the driver and then didn't try very hard to merge back into traffic for a while. Hopefully the bus driver won't be a duck next time people are legally making way for a life-saving ambulance. Edit. The ambulance was going in the opposite direction as the traffic and bus lane. I know that they can go in opposite lanes, but it would have been slower for them to use the bus lane on that road due to the traffic and constant stream of buses. And there is little point in me reporting the driver if I was able to. The company has ignored drivers drinking alcohol on the job, harassing and discriminating against disabled passengers, assaulting people, etc. in the past. They won't care about this. My ex worked there and I've had incidents myself, so I know how they deal with complaints. Call the police in me, enjoy the insurance money. I apologize in advance for my English and writing on a mobile. For some context, I've got my driving license almost 3 years ago when I was already 31. I'm a really careful driver, but I also try to keep up with the traffic. I'm over the period when a short drive gives me anxiety, but I still refuse to take the highway for a long trip without my husband sitting on the passenger seat. I drive every day and most of the time I have my kids with me, so I'm in no way a hazardous driver. Well-ish happens, and a few weeks ago I hit a cyclist. I was taking a left turn from a busy road to a small street. I had to stop because of the traffic, so I was going 5 kilometers per hour, approximately 3 miles per hour, tops. The man was coming from the right on the bicycle lane. So I either didn't see him because the thing between the windshield and the side window, what do you call them, was in the way, or he was coming so fast that I couldn't see him. Doesn't matter, it was my fault, I should have checked twice. He didn't fell, only his bicycle did. I jumped out of the car shaking and asked him if he was hurt or SG. He was visibly fuming. Absolutely understandable. He said he was okay. I asked him if the bicycle was okay too. He said it was bare new and it costed him $500 United States dollars. I already saw where this was going, but asked him as calmly as I could that what went wrong with it and how much would it cost. I had $150 United States dollars with me and I was willing to give him all. I didn't see any damage on the bike though, but I'm no expert and also didn't see that bike before, so I thought that there might have been a rather big damage. He said it's either $500 United States dollars or he's calling the police. I asked him again that what was the damage and how much would it cost. He said again that I either pay him the full cost or he's calling the police. As petty as it is, but at this point I was ready to go to jail and let my insurance company deal with him, rather than giving him a dime. So I told him to go ahead and call the police. The police officer asked if I agree that it was my fault. I said sure, and he gave me a ticket of $100 United States dollars and told me that my record will stay clear if I pay the ticket in time. He was very polite and chill. I don't know about other countries, but car insurance is mandatory here. They pay whatever damage you cause and the next year your insurance cost increases. In this case the increase will be like $10 United States dollars. I wrote an email to my insurance company about the incident. The cyclist had to call them too. I sent them pictures I took of the bike still on the road in front of my car. Today I wrote them an email and asked them to write me how much money did they pay to the cyclist. It was about 30 United States dollars. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.